Wombat, we've got to move on quickly. We're going to do some other things, but we'll just quickly do a quick, I don't know, prediction time, I suppose. It's been a while since we've looked in the crystal ball. So
I'm guessing Dally M because they're back behind the curtain in only a couple of weeks.
Yeah, only a couple of weeks till Dally M's are out. So we'll try and throw out. We'll predict Rookie of the Year. I mean, we sort of spoiled this one. Had a bit of a chat off air about it. I think
we had to do a little bit of back and forward investigating in this one because obviously they can't play more than 5 games in a previous season.
Yep.
They can't be suspended at all or charged. I found out that one. They can't be charged as well.
Well, we might be wrong with our player, but at the same time,
I don't know what level of charge. So it does say about charges, but I know suspension is a guarantee.
Suspension's definitely a no-go. But for me personally, I think it's clear cut. I don't think there's a race. I think there's only one option. Robert Toyer.
He come onto the season this year, new kid at the Roosters, gets selected for Origin with the least amount of games, goes on to win the series with the team, and then comes in some games
puts the boys on a finals run.
Yeah,
like I think hands down, it's got to be Robert Toyer.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. In my head, every player I think of is like, oh, they could be a rookie. Oh wait, no, they played last year.
Yeah.
Oh no, they got suspended. Oh no, they played last year. Because you can't use, we went through names like Blaze Talangi. No, he played for the Eels last year. Then you've got Ethan Strange, which I thought he was still a rookie, but no,
because he won Rookie of the Year last year.
But then can't pick any poor bugger from the Dragons because
they're all broken.
They're all injured or have been suspended. Unfortunately, my first pick out of the top of it would have been Lockie Hubner, to be honest, what he'd done at the Bunnies. But suspension at the early of the year has robbed him.
Yep.
Then you've got another Rooster, which is Marky Mark, which we found out
ineligible now with the
ineligible.
New rules.
However, I can agree to that.
Oh, I've got no issue with it. I just wish they had done it at the start of the year and not a month and a half out from Dally M's. But hey, it is what it is. The other one would probably be a Rooster as well in young Hugo Savala.
Yeah, possibly.
Now, I've got no issue if it's a race between Toyer and Savala. But mate, he played Origin, and they won the series. I don't know what more he has to do to not get it.
Yeah, he played Origin. What is it? The third
lowest
least
games or something like that. Yeah,
he had the same number of games as Benny Eichen. So
that's ridiculous. So I'm going Robert Toyer. You on the bus there?
Yeah. We'll go Robert Toyer as well.
We'll go Dally M Captain of the Year.
See, this one could be up for debate. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, we'll have a quick little debate.
Captain of the Year.
Yep.
It depends on which way you sort of slice your pickings on, because I don't actually know how they.
I'm not sure how it's judged, but I have one that's again, for me personally, I think it's hands down. No one beats it.
All right, you've got yours out of the... What is yours?
Joey Tarpany from the Raiders.
Yeah.
Hands down, Captain of the Year, stop the fight.
Yeah, well, I mean, what he's done for the Raiders and believing them and whatever. Yeah, I'd have to agree. However, I've got one, and it's Tommy Dearden.
That's fair. I can't argue with it.
I'm not going him now that you said Tarpany. The fact that they're up there, and I think at the start of the year, weren't we looking at betting, and they were favourites for the spoon?
Yeah, which is ridiculous. I never had them anywhere near it. I think I actually had them finish in 9th.
Yeah, something along those lines.
But we'll get to that another week as the comp closes out. Well, okay, hang on. Quickly. South Sydney captain. Technically, it's Cam Murray. Didn't play all year. I think they've had about...
Wait, which Rabbitohs captain are we talking about?
That's what I mean. So, gone. Dragons.
Gutherson.
Gutho's got a fair argument for captain of the year. Penrith.
Cleary. And Yo.
I think it's Yo is the dominant captain. And again, probably a fair argument, but not this time. Raiders, Joey Tarpany, for me, I don't even think it's a fight. Storm is Harry Grant.
Yep.
For me, the start of the year cost him.
Suspension
and he's been
rules him out.
suspended now. Dogs, Stephen Crichton. Nah. Purely because this grubbiness that gets into his game. I think if they gave it to Stephen Crichton, you'd have an absolute uproar. The newspapers and everything would absolutely cane you. Manly, who's the captain? DCE. Absolutely not this year. Dolphins, well, they've had multiple captains as well, unfortunately, so probably none of them. Titans.
Tino.
Nah, they're wooden spooners, mate. You can't, nah. Warriors.
Fish.
It's Fish and Wade Egan.
Well, it's Fish and Wade Egan ever since Barnett.
We'll see, there you go. So you got too many names there already, so we move on.
Eels is Moses, but Moses has been out for most of the
been
year.
out for too long. Roosters is Teddy. Now, there's a fair argument for Teddy. Mm-hmm. There is a fair argument with Teddy. I think
if they were higher on the ladder, it'd be a bit different.
Yeah. But in saying that, I think he's probably got Dally M sewn up and probably fullback of the year sewn up. So, obviously, your captain of the year is in your Dally M team of the year.
Yeah.
Teddy may squeeze in there.
Possibly.
Newcastle, don't even worry about it. Broncos is Reynolds. Look, I can't. He's been injured. They've had a yo-yo season. I can't.
Yep.
Tigers, captain is Appy.
Yep. Appy and Luai.
I think Appy's the dominant captain.
Mm-hmm.
You could... I'd happily listen to a Tigers diehard make a case for Appy.
Mm-hmm.
Happily do that. And then Cowboys is obviously Ruben Cotter, Tommy Dearden, and Tommy Dearden's the dominant captain, so I've got no issue with that either. I can't go away from Joey Tarpany.
Yeah, and I can understand that. Like, the Raiders being at the top of the ladder, it's hard to go by as well. But then, I don't know, just in my head, I've got... I mean, Tommy Dearden, he did Origin.
Yep.
He came off the bench at the start. Then he got fucking thrusted in to number 7. And then just went guns blazers and absolutely brained it.
Tommy's had a great season.
He comes back and he, as we just said before, he is either the heart or the soul of that Cowboy, or probably both. Because there's been games where Ruben Cotter's been out with a suspension or whatever, which kind of rules him out as well. So it only falls to Dearden.
Yeah.
Now, you've got, Cowboys work and work and work with Tom Dearden in that side.
So you going Tommy?
Nah, you've built too much of a case.
You're backing me up on the double there, okay. Too easy.
It's got to be Tarpany. Now that you've said it, I thought about Tarpany in my head just as I was asking you, and it made sense.
Yeah, it does. It makes too much sense for me. Anyway, we'll go one more prediction. Coach of the year. Now, there's probably about 6 or 7 that could have a legitimate argument here. We'll work from the back up. Oh, sorry, we forgot about Sharks. Talk about the Sharks as captain.
Nico Hines.
Cam McGuinness, isn't it?
Is it Nico Hines or Cam McGuinness?
Well, there you go. We don't even know who the captain is, so it's not going to be a Shark. Okay.
It's like, uh-oh.
Coach of the year. We'll start with the Sharks. Fitzy. I don't think so.
Nah.
I think it's too much same from the last few years. I don't think there's been enough improvement there.
Hard no.
Toddy Payton. I'm sorry. Nah. Benji.
Nah, sorry.
Again, I'm happy to sit and listen to a West Tigers diehard make the argument. Because they're not down the bottom. They're not in the 8. But that's not the Tigers that we've seen the last 5 years. I'm happy to listen to the argument. I don't think he gets it, but I'm happy to listen to the argument. Madge up the Broncos. Madge Maguire.
He'd be up there, but I don't think...
I can't make an argument for him for Coach of the Year. Has he done a good job? Yes.
That's what I'm saying. He's up there, but he's not at the top. Knights,
Adam O'Brien, absolutely not. Jason
Riles. He's about to potentially be...
I think he's
what are they talking about, being sacked or something?
I think he's out the door. Jason Riles.
See, this I could, but I don't think the results would back him.
No, I can't. As much as the good that he has done, I can't. Trent Robinson. I can make a fucking good argument here. He has coached his socks off.
Yeah.
with a young team and has lost over, what was it, 700 games of experience over that?
I think it was close to 800 or something.
games of experience at the end of last year. And where did everyone have them? Including us. I had them in the bottom 4, I think. Or the bottom 6 at least. Now they're fighting for the 8.
Yeah.
I can make Robbo's got a good case. Desi, absolutely not. He's getting rissled. He's walking away at the end of the year for Josh Hanna to come in. Andrew Webster.
He has got a bit of a case.
Again, I'm happy to listen to a Warriors diehard make the case, but I don't think it's there. No. I love the fact that they're sitting third and have been in the top 4 for a majority of the season. I don't know. There's something that doesn't make me jump at it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Seabold at Manly, absolutely not. Christian Wolf at the Dolphins. I think there's an argument.
Not a huge amount. I will definitely say that
the way they've tailed off at the moment is what's costing him.
I will also say that I don't think the Bennett curse has played a part in this season.
No, I don't think so either. I think we said it before. Even if they do make if they just miss finals, I don't think it's a yeah. Bellyache at Melbourne.
I don't think this year.
I don't think so either.
And that's coming from me.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the reputation that puts him in the conversation, really, this year.
If there was more injuries this year, this being last year, they had all those injuries and they still pushed finals.
Yeah.
However, this year's more he's playing with a stacked deck in a way.
So I don't think Bellyache gets in there. Ciro at the Dogs, Cameron Cirado.
Sorry, the grubbiness and the fact that they.
No. For me, it's the movement of the 7 and 9.
I was about to say dropping Sexton, who got you to the top, and Marnie got to the top.
Yeah.
Nah.
Look, Dogs will play finals. Where they finish, I'm not sure. I reckon they finish outside the 4. And then probably go out straight sets. But again, I don't think the Dogs even gave a shit about this year. I think this year's a big overachieving, and they're actually building for 26 and beyond. Honestly. Ivan Cleary at the Panthers.
There's a big case.
From last, after 6 rounds, to...
fighting for the top 4.
Fighting for the top 4. Oh, no, they're not going to get the 4, but they're in the 8. They'll play finals.
After this loss, it's out of the picture, but they were
fighting. So Ivan's got a bit of an argument. Ricky at Canberra. Wayne at Souths. Look,
with the
last month, well done. But the rest of the year, no way. And Flano at the Dragons. Take away that nil score from last week, there's an argument for Flano.
There's a bit of an argument, yeah, because they won. Was it every game was less? Every game they lost was less than 12.
Less than 8.
Was it 8? Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
They haven't been flogged until last weekend, and the injuries they've had.
Yeah, and the young players that they've had to trust as well.
That's what I mean. So realistically, I've got Robbo, Ricky, Benji,
Flano,
and Flano as my top 4.
I cut mine down to 2. I was a little bit ruthless.
Oh, I already know who mine is, and I don't think it'll surprise you. But yeah, if either of those 4 won it, I wouldn't be upset. But it's Ricky, man. It's Ricky, hands down.
I chose Flano.
You went Flano. I like that.
I went Flano purely because of the freaking injuries he's had to deal with.
Oh, absolutely. I've got no issue with it. I'm very green.
I think if Raiders go right through to the finals, make it to the grand final, or even just the semi-final, Ricky's got it. I can't argue that.
Well, finals don't count.
I know, but I'm just saying, even the trajectory that they're going to set themselves on going up to this.
Look, I've got Ricky hands down. For whoever you want to believe, apparently they were tipped for the wooden spoon. So to be tipped for the wooden spoon at the start of the year, go to Vegas, which apparently has been the big curse. Any team that's gone to Vegas has fallen over in a heap. tip for the wooden spoon. Gone to Vegas. Great win in Vegas too, just quietly. And will now be the minor premiers.
Yeah.
With a forward pack that is experienced, yes. But a backline that wouldn't have had, before the start of the year, wouldn't have had any of them. Would have been over 50 games.
One of the things I also remember reading about the Raiders...
Apart from their centres, Timoko and Chris, sorry.
So, from the last appearance that Raiders had in Grand Final in 2019, there's 2 players remaining.
Yeah, Big Papa
and Tarpany.
And Joey Tarpany, there you go.
That is it. There is not a single other player that basically was there in 2019. Now, a few people were like, Timoko was there. He didn't play the Grand Final.
Okay, fair enough.
He was there.
He just wasn't in the Grand Final squad.
From what I could find. And I'm happy to be proven wrong if people find it.
And I'm pretty sure last time Canberra won the minor premiership was 1990, and I'm pretty sure that...
They took out that year, I'm pretty sure.
That triggered like a 3-year dominance. But you know who was in that side.
Ricky Stewart,
Mal Meninga, Laurie Daly, Bradley Clyde. Bro, you had us. That was a side. That was the Green Machine.
Can I just say, if Papa does leave the Raiders, what a way to send him out. Yeah. Minor premiers, State of Origin victory this year. If he gets the trophy, that's your trifecta.
Then it'd be hunting the pack champs.
Oh yeah.
But Wombat, we've got to go. That's all we've got time for today.